It's your boy. It's your man. The one, EJS. Friday night streaming, baby. Friday night stream. Oh, yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Waiting for some people to come into the chat. Just shooting the breeze about things I'm doing. Yo, Demson. Always number one. Brother Demson. What's going on with you, man? What's up, bud? How you making it, man? It was great to see you on Gabe's Live last night. I was multitasking, but I ain't gonna lie, I was enjoying it. I was just listening. I was doing what I was doing, coming in and out as I so pleased, and just enjoying the show. Well, yo, what's going on, Rain Roberts? Rain is back in the house. I really did like them Gabe's stream last night, Demson. I really did. I really did. I saw you responding. You was enjoying it too, man. I'm glad. It's great to see. It's great to see my friends chat it up and just enjoy, each other's company, presence, things that they like in common. Yes, indeed. What's going on? Thank you for the like. Thank you so much for the like. It's 2 people in the chat. Hopefully we get 2 likes up in here. Not too much I couldn't get to see as a stream. Had family things. I completely understand. I'm just kind of waiting. See who's going to come into the chat. Y'all know me. Y'all done got to know me so well. So forgive me if I start eating on this live. But it's like a perfect time. Like I don't want to go without getting something in my belly. But before I do that, I'm waiting for some more folks to come up in the chat. But I completely understand when you got family things to do. I completely understand that. Completely. Yo, Demson, I thought it was chill, but I got tired and left the stream and went to sleep like 10 minutes after I left. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We get busy, man. Things get busy. I decided to take y'all advice. I left my light on, my central light on, as well as I have my ring light going. So if y'all like this more brighter setup, give me a 1 in the chat. See, I'm also looking up some things right here on my laptop. CJ, yo, what's up, CJ? Is that CJ I know? Yo, CJ. I know several CJ, but I'm trying to see that CJ that I know. Oh, no, okay, I have to say. Well, this is a new CJ. Well, CJ, I appreciate you coming. Thank you for coming to the chat, CJ. How you been doing? Welcome to the One EJS family. The One EJS 2. You in Texas? All right then, man. What part of Texas? What city? Let me know what part of Texas, bud. So if y'all like that brighter setup, cool. Houston, all right, shout out. Houston is in the house. Bro, all right. Look, I'll tell you what, because I got something to say about Houston. I've never been. I know, shame on me, and I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. Never been. But I would like to go. I think Houston will be fun. I heard a lot of great things about Houston. I heard some bad things, but I know great things too. But shout out to you, CJ. Thank you for tuning into the live, man. Look, I hope you just stay and chill out. We're gonna talk about just various things. Just different stuff. Just go with the flow with it, man. I've been there many times. Half for fun, half for yeah. Well, the first half of that sentence, Rain, I'm glad. That second half, yeah, unfortunately. Oh, your sister lives near Natchitoches? Cool. Am I going to play Elden Ring? I've been looking into Elden Ring, and I'm thinking about making a move to play in it. I have been thinking about making a move to play in it because it's like I've always, and this is the story of my life. It's like I say I'll do it, and I will do on at least something once. You know what I mean? I will try something once. And it's like I've always had the fear of missing out. Like I'm such a niche type of guy. When I say niche, just unique things, like they can be popular, but if it's something that everybody likes. Like for instance, I started liking the superhero movies again after the buzz started to die down. I guess because everybody else wasn't just talking about them. It was only a few times when I really didn't, where I did follow the trend, as you could say. But yeah, there were times where I did follow the trend. Very few. Very, very few. It is hard, but it's really satisfying when you beat a boss you've been struggling with for days. Cool. Like any game, any good game is going to be a challenge. Any good game is going to make you rage quit, but at the same time, you still can't deny it. Like you'll go back and play it. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. It's great to see everybody. Great to see my boy Demson. Great to see Rain Roberts coming back to see us. Great to see CJ coming back and well, not coming back. This is the first time seeing CJ on there, but it's great to see you, CJ. I hope you can just hang out with us, man. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna chat it up. Y'all gonna see me ramble on here. I have been working on edits for my reaction of the Terrifier. So whoever doesn't watch the Terrifier live stream, which is like 2-3 hours, I am going to make a shorts version of that. So, and right now, I'm also, the reason why you're going to be seeing me looking at here at the left, everything like that, is because I'm also going to go live on TikTok in a little bit. So to anybody that follows me on TikTok or anybody who's just, interested in just seeing me go live on there, I'm actually about to go live on there right now. So y'all see a little dual dimensions. As a matter of fact, what I also probably do, I'm gonna have it kind of tilted. So I'm gonna change the name of it because I'm not reacting to the Terrifier. So I'm gonna just put go live. I'm gonna put just going live on there. How about that? Going live. And I'm gonna put just chatting. Because look, by this point, people want to see me, want to talk with me, they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? I'm a content creator, I'm an actor, I'm a musician. I will go ahead and say I'm a musician. I'm a director. I carry many hats. I wear many hats. I do a lot of creative things. Artist. Grown ass man. I know. Cussed. Oh, I'm bad. That's in the Bible too, people. That word ass is in the Bible. Yo, what's going on, TikTok? I am live. Yo, what's up, YouTube? I am live. How's everybody doing? My next show is really soon. You gonna knock it out the park, Demson. You are gonna knock it out the park, man. Don't be nervous. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna tell you something. It's actually a good thing to be a little nervous. That means you care. You don't underestimate the opportunity. Sometimes if you're too comfortable, that's a bad sign. I will tell you that right now. If you are too comfortable, that is a bad, bad sign. Because when I was listening to Gabe's stream, he was talking about his adventures in acting and theater. And I'll tell you right now, man, that's how it be. That's how it be. You can never underestimate any opportunity, any stage, no matter how small the venue may be. No matter how small. You can never underestimate it. But while I was talking with you guys, I was thinking about watching a particular show. I'm trying to see what I watched to kind of keep me. Every time I stream with you guys, I'm literally looking at YouTube as I'm streaming. There are 4 rehearsals left, not including the one that's right before the show. Then need a show next. Then I have a show the next month after that. Cool. It's like that, Denzel. You're gonna knock it out the park, man. You're gonna be good. I know you're gonna be good. I just know it. You're gonna end up stealing the show. Trust, best believe you're gonna be stealing the show, bud. Yo, what's going on, everybody over there on the TikTok side? What is going on? What's going on? So, I just want to chat it up, talk about stuff I do, talk about stuff I like, stories and scripts and things that I like to invest in. And I see right there. Am I in a gang? No, I lead one. It's called the One EJS Gang. So that person asked that question on TikTok. So, anyways, I'm looking on here on YouTube. They talking about WWE 2K25. I know everybody's not a big wrestling fan like that. It's more casual wrestling fans. I'm more of a diehard. But tonight, the way I'm feeling, I'm thinking about watching a movie while I'm talking to y'all and literally just talking about that movie. And no, you cannot join. Especially not with a name like that. TikTok is wild, y'all. TikTok is wild. So forgive me to my YouTube audience if y'all see me on that. I'm just scared about my solo. So which song you singing, Demson, in the solo? Which song are you singing in particular? I know it's High School Musical. I know it's High School Musical, so I would like start singing the song a little bit, but copyright. And I'm on 2 different platforms. Both of them could be iffy in their own right, you know? And let's see. So I tell you what, we're going to have an impromptu movie night. If y'all ready for like an impromptu, what movie? That's the name. That's the name of the song. Stick to the Status Quo. I think that's what I remember. Stick to the Status Quo on High School Musical. Then you say that's what you were going to be performing in. I believe. Let me know for sure. Take a breath. Exactly. Like Rain say, take a breath. You can do it. You got it. You got this. You absolutely got it. You got it. So don't ever get so nervous to where you think you can't do it. Trust me, you getting on the stage, and I'm gonna let everybody know about this because being an actor, and I've been through this. Whenever you're on a stage, you are braver than majority of society. Okay? Whenever you are on a freaking stage, whether you are a theater stage or a concert hall, whether you are even in like a local community theater or even in a church, you are braver than a lot of the people that are in that audience. Like a lot of people know this, that whoever critiques you, they might have some truth to it. It's called taking the good and throwing away the bad. They might have some truth in that critique, but if anybody's mean-spirited, also know that a lot of the ones that like to talk crap and are mean-spirited really don't have the bravery that you do on the stage. And even if they are a fellow entertainer, now if they're a fellow entertainer, they could be threatened by you in some type of way, whether they are at a higher platform than you, at the same platform than you, or at a lower platform than you. So that's the thing. Yo, what's going on? Yes, the great. How you doing now? Sup? Yes. What's up? Just in there. Yep. What's up? Yes. How you doing there? Yo, what's going on with you? Yes, the great indeed is the greatest. It was cool. No, we're not gonna do any join on the lives. Not right now. Not right now. Y'all gotta get used to me a little bit more. We gotta get used to each other a little bit more. Gotta get used to each other just a little bit more. But yeah, definitely. Besides, the only one that I know I'm real cool with right now on there is Yes the Great. Because I mean the great is in the name. So come on. Shout out to Yes the Great. Indeed. It's our only exclusive club. The cool kids say, but actually not the cool kids say, the cool people. Everybody grown over here. That's right. Tap the screen. Shout out to you, Yes the Great. Tap the screen if you're here. I did some drama in my early church high school years, but I was more towards the minor character because I couldn't make up for that in the main. Yeah, it takes time. I'm going to tell you right now, it takes time. You cannot rush. a lead role. Some people are blessed enough to get the lead role off of Inception. Like if they choose Power Rangers in space, they got that on Tubi. But yeah, they got you can't rush that type of position in a film. Let me ask y'all this. I'm on Tubi right now. How about if I watch some Power Rangers? Y'all know I'm a big Power Rangers fanatic. Instead of a 1, put a 5 in the chat. That goes to the YouTube, TikTok. Put a 5 in the chat if you want me to watch Power Rangers. And then if you want me to watch Power Rangers, then we're going to talk about what season. And then we're going to just go from there. So Rain says 5. Like I saw Zeo because that's Zeo Ranger 5 pink. 5, Yes the Great says 5. Thank you, Yes the Great. Your classic Power Rangers? We're going to see. What about you, Demson? And we waiting for our boy Me to show up. Okay, 5, all right. Wait, what seasons are on Tubi? All right, so the seasons that's on Tubi, Yes the Great, are literally, I think, from Mighty Morphin to possibly, matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look on Tubi right now, and I'm going to just talk about Power Rangers in general. And I wish my boy Gabe was here. He's probably busy at work, but I'm going to be on the stream for a while to kind of really just... Oh, no, look, the second I put in P and O, that's when Power Rangers show up. I think they might have all the Power Rangers seasons. Yeah, I think they're going all the way back. But see, if I'm gonna talk about Power Rangers, I'm gonna talk about some of the ones from my childhood. Like straight up. Like shoot, we might be talking about Power Rangers Lost Galaxy up in here. Power Rangers in Space. Lightspeed Rescue. Mighty Morphin. Turbo. Zeo. Of course, as I said, class Mighty Morphin. Alien Rangers. Time Force. Wild Force. Ninja Storm. All the greats from the 90s and early 2000s. Actually, and while I'm doing that, I'll just tell you about some of my favorite stories just on the film set, as well as meeting Power Rangers. If y'all want to know about the first ninja, the first ninja? Let's see. Okay, so they basically, I think, have all the Power Rangers seasons. Let's see. This is interesting. I'm going to watch some Power Rangers. I'm in the Power Rangers mood. Now, I tell you what. Power Rangers or Super Sentai? Now, that's the big debate. Yeah, put a P in the chat for Power Rangers, and that goes for both platforms, or put an S in the chat for Super Sentai. PR or SS. And that's where I'll go. PW, so the PW, you probably meant to say PR, so Power Rangers on your end. Yes, the Great. You never watched Sentai? We'll go for Power Rangers because at least we know the language. That's just basically the American interpretation of Super Sentai. But, we could talk about either topic because they're really of the same dimension, of the same ilk. Slightly different. Proper, you mean Power Rangers. So like Power Rangers. You do Power. We're doing, I'm looking at more power. So America, so we're doing Power Rangers. All right. So now, because I am a big Power Rangers fanatic, we are going to do Power Rangers. We are going to watch Power Rangers tonight. And I'm going to just talk about like my favorite stories of Power Rangers. Now the next question is, now I need to charge up this laptop. So y'all bear with me. Let me get my cord so I can make sure this laptop will stay charged. Y'all stay with me now. Stay with me. Let me get this cord going. And this might also become somewhat of a mukbang because I haven't really ate anything since I got back home. I did a little cardio. So, hey, some people like the mukbang thing. I'm never too particular about it, but I'm in my house, I'm hungry. So, it's so many seasons of Power Rangers, people. All right, so it's so many seasons of Power Rangers, people. Which one? Now, let's start with an era. Would you want me to watch Power Rangers of the 90s, of the 2000s, or the 2010s? If you want me to see a 90s Power Rangers team while we talk on the live stream, put a 9-0 in the chat. If you want me to see a Power Rangers team of the 2000s, put a 0-0 in the chat. If you want me to see a Power Rangers team of the 2000 teens, you'll put a 1-0 in the chat. Then I'm weighing it down. 90s because you want to see them? Okay, so Daniel says OG 90s from the beginning. All right, and Daniel, hey, if you do what you're supposed to do, yeah, I guess anybody would be proud of you. Bro, probably when you got the Ninja Power in the first movie. Okay, so 90s. I'm seeing a lot of 90s. 90s or 2000s, 90s. I'm seeing more 90s. If I see a couple more 90s, that's where we're going. And we're going to go to the 90s with it. Because I'm more a little more biased toward the 90s. And I'm biased toward the 90s and the 2000s for this reason. Hold on just a second. Responding on here. Hopefully I responded right. So, let's see. 90s. Shout out to Zoe. Zoe's Zoe. Zoe's off. What's going on, Quinn? Oh, is that the Quinn I know? Yo, what's going on, Quinn? Yeah, I know you don't usually see me on this platform, but yeah, I'm streaming. Yo, what's going on, ZZ? I'm just calling him ZZ. What's going on with you there, Quinn? Glad you're on here, man. Welcome to my chat. Yeah, so I'm not only an actor and work at the library, I'm also a streamer. Hey, wait a minute. Is that Dale? Is that the Dale I know? Yo, and Roland's in the house. There's a lot of people I know that's coming on the house. What's going on, people? So I got two audiences. That's what I'm talking about. So we are going to watch Power Rangers of the 90s. Oh, okay. This is Caitlin. Yo, what's going on, Caitlin? What's going on, y'all? Oh, so these are the students I know. What is going on, y'all? I know I'm much louder on here, but it's my social media, and doggone, I'm going to be loud. So yeah, y'all know I'm a showman. So when I talk, I'm a showman. If you believe that your man right here, the one EJS, is a showman, put some likes on the video and put a thumbs up in the chat. So we're going to watch Power Rangers tonight, and we're going to watch Power Rangers of the 90s. So we're going to pick a 90s team. So we're weighing it down, people. We are weighing it down. Power Rangers from the 90s, from 93, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, those are 3 seasons, to Power Rangers Lost Galaxy 99. Now, quite honestly, and I see my chat, just anybody that's in the YouTube chat, y'all put a comment in there, make sure it's still moving. I'm not trying to pester or nothing like that. I just want to be sure, make sure it's not freezing on me. Demson Array. Okay, awesome. Okay, so it's moving. I just wanted to be sure. All right, so we're going to do a 90s team. All right? There's the option of Mighty Morphin, seasons 1, 2, and 3. There's an option of Alien Rangers, which is kind of like a little spin-off transitional scene of the Power Rangers series. There's Power Rangers Zeo. There's Power Rangers Turbo. There's Power Rangers in Space. There's Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. So we are going to weigh this down. Who wants to watch the Power Rangers of the early to mid 90s? If you want to watch Power Rangers of the early to mid 90s, put an E in the chat. If you want to watch Power Rangers of the late 90s, put a L in the chat. Okay, I'm seeing E, so that's early 90s. Shout out to that. Is that a money bag? All right, I already like you. Whoever got the money bag, that's what I'm talking about. I see one L. I see E. Okay, wait a minute. Is that the Ant-Man? Shout out to the Kang Ant. That's what I'm talking about. One Kang to the that's my homie. And see, he talking about L. That's what I'm talking about. I'm seeing a lot of L's. Okay. All right. I've never watched Power Rangers in a while. Because I'm a little biased. I'm gonna tell you, I started watching Power Rangers in the late 90s. I already knew where they were. I was watching the movie. I had to go backtrack Mighty Morphin, Alien, Zeo, Turbo, and Space. But I started watching with Lost Galaxy. Yo, what's going on, Ant? Yo, Ant-Man. And I'm responding in chat. Yo, Ant. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you coming in, Ant. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you, man. Y'all see, anybody that knows me, because there's several people that know me personally on here, I'm a heck of a lot louder on this platform. But see, if y'all know me, I'm a showman. So you're not going to be bored. Best believe. That's the actor in me. That's the performer in me. I could be watching a show and I'm putting on a darn show while I'm watching the show. So, hey, that's how it is. All right. So, from what I saw in that vote, I'm seeing two turbos. So I'm seeing two turbos. So turbo is like right in the middle. And so from what I'm seeing, I only saw one E. I'm going to go for late 90s, mid to late 90s. So here we go. Mid to late 90s. The option now is dwindled down. Not dwindled down, but cut down to 3 seasons. Turbo, I already see several turbos in the chat, which is actually a very controversial series. We could really talk about that. Turbo, Space, Lost Galaxy. Pick which one that you want me to watch, and I'm going to break that sucker down to a science. And I'm going to tell you about all my flashbacks. Do you know when you're going to play Elden Ring? If you do, I'm going to look more into it so I can play Elden Ring. I want to watch some more video on it. But if you would really want me to play that soon, Demza, I got your back, man. I'll check it out because I'm open to new things. We need turbo. I'm seeing turbo. I'm seeing space. I see 2 turbos. And I see, okay, so 2 turbos, 1 space. And I know space, technically, now I'm not seeing nothing with Lost Galaxy. It kind of break my heart a little bit, but Lost Galaxy was the first one that brought in the annual continuity, where it's just like, a new team every year. I'm going to be biased towards Lost Galaxy as my favorite, but because the vote is in the chat, yo, Miracle Productions, what's going on, Gabe? Shout out to my boy Gabe, King Gabe. Man, we are voting down. I'm going to be watching Power Rangers on Tubi right now. And so, right now, we are talking about Power Rangers in the late 90s. We've been cutting it down, man. And right now, I'm looking at Lost Galaxy, like the still shots of Lost Galaxy. But right now, it's looking like it's more going to be Turbo and Space that I'm going to be watching. If need be, and if anything, I'm gonna save a live stream for Lost Galaxy because that's gonna always have a special place in my heart. So I'm going along with the chat between Turbo and Space, which actually tie in together very well. So now, this is what we're gonna do on both sides of the spectrum, of the YouTube spectrum, of the TikTok spectrum, of the social media spectrum. Tell me which one you want to see. I'm not going to say put a letter. In all capital letters. Yes, the Great. Well, Yes, the Great says Lost Galaxy is a go. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm seeing 2 Lost Galaxy because now I will watch Lost Galaxy. Yo, my boy Me is in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, shout out to my homie Me. Man, where you been? I'm fussing. Daniel said we want Turbo. He put it all in capital. Okay, yes says Lost Galaxy. Ant says Lost Galaxy. Yo, Me, we talking about Power Rangers, man. Power Rangers of the late 90s. So mid to late 90s. Do you want me to watch Turbo, Space, Lost Galaxy? Ant says his top 3 is like Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, and Space. Oh, yeah. My vote. Your vote does count. Yes, the Great. Your vote does count. Because here's the thing. Now, if need be, to keep everybody on this groove here, I can watch one season. Not like one complete season a night, but I can watch a particular episode of a season. So, like for instance, if Turbo is what y'all want to see, we can kick it off with Turbo, and I'm gonna pick a particular episode on Turbo, and I'm gonna break that sucker down. You torn? I know, man. I'm torn with it too because I'm a Power Ranger fanatic myself. Speaking of that, I love if there's any lore in history that I can really debate on, it's Power Rangers. I am a Power Ranger like to a fault. Ant can tell you. Ant can use that against me. And don't think I ain't getting vengeance, Ant. Best believe, man. And you know what I mean. Don't say it on the chat. Don't say it on the chat. That's just between you and me. But you know the particular team I'm talking about because they haven't come to fruition yet. So, this is what we can do. Turbo and Space. Okay, so Gabe says Turbo and Space. Ninja, Turbo and Space. I asked. Okay. Oh, so now, Rain, when you say Ninja, are you talking about Ninja Storm or are you talking about Mighty Morph? Because we're talking about 90s Power Rangers. Or are you talking about Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when they got the Ninjetti powers. I was sleeping good. That's all right, me, if you were sleeping, homie. This is what we'll do. I will pick my favorite episodes if need be. One episode to be fair on the live. And I will break the sucker down to a science. So, I know for sure, because all the Lost Galaxies I saw, by the end of the stream or the later part of the stream, we're going to talk about Lost Galaxy. I'm going to watch Lost Galaxy. But if anything, how would y'all feel? And I'm waiting for Rain's response. I can't remember which it was because I was in and out of the series. If I could ask the question, and then let's see what Ann says after you said Turbo. I'll start with Turbo. We can do that. They just add Power Rangers to Netflix. They did? Oh, cool. I know they had the Power Rangers that Forever something. I can't remember the name of it. But I'll tell you what. We're going to start with Turbo, everybody. Because there was so much. I heard Turbo and I saw Turbo several times in the chat. We're going to start with Turbo. Now, I'm finna have y'all vote again. Oh, y'all going to be some voting suckers up here tonight. What's going on, husband? What's going on, everybody on the thank you for continuing to comment, Daniel. What's up, Joseph? So, I ain't going to even respond to that right there. So, let's see what Nia's talking about. Bro, I'm feeling sleepy too. Do what you guys even talking about. You sleeping, man? We talking about Power Rangers, me. We are talking about Power Rangers. So, we're going to start off with Turbo tonight. However, this is going to be the next big question. Which half of Turbo are we starting off with? If you want me to watch an episode where Tommy, Jason David Frank, white guy with long hair, is the leader, put a one, not a one, scratch that. Put a T in the chat. T-O. Put a T-O in the chat. His initials, Tommy Oliver. If you want me to watch an episode where TJ, the first black leader of the Power Rangers, was the leader, put a TJ in the chat. First half with Jason David Frank, Tommy Oliver. I'm seeing a lot of Jason David Frank, Tommy Oliver. What about on the TikTok side? Right now it's favoring Tommy Oliver. What you think, Ant? What you think, Quinn? What you think, Daniel? Yes, the Great. What you think? Tommy Oliver. I'm seeing one TJ. I'm seeing Tommy Oliver. Okay. I know, yes, the Great, you say TJ. We going to start with an episode with Tommy Oliver. So that's what we're going to do. Now, rules of the chat, housekeeping rules. And then we're going to get started. I have two different social media platforms I'm going off of. I'm going to pause several times in the chat just due to the fact of copyrights. Because I don't want YouTube or any of them trying to copyright me. So that's what I'm going to do. And I tell you what, as a matter of fact, since I know Yes the Great was talking about with TJ, there is a way we can. There is an episode where both parties can be happy now. The transfers of power. And I think that'll be the perfect one right there. Let's see. Trouble by the Slice. Here we go. And I believe this might be, yep, that's the episode we are going to talk about. Matter of fact, we are going to watch 2 episodes of Turbo. Let's do that. And we're going to watch The Passing of the Torch, Part 1 and Part 2. How y'all feel about that one? I think everybody's happy with that one. Let's get some likes in both of these videos. I'm finna turn up the volume. I'm gonna pause several times on here. I'm gonna mute several times. Yes, sir. That's what we're gonna do. Because that fulfills both wishes on both sides. Oh yeah, Dempsey. You don't know anything about Power Rangers, Dempsey? You finna learn today, bud. You finna learn today. I guarantee you that. You definitely gonna learn today. So, right now the commercial's going. And I hope y'all don't mind me. This is not really a mukbang video, but doggone, I'm hungry. Okay? So, if y'all see me munching on a salad while I'm talking about this, forgive me. Okay? I'm in the house. I know that's not the most camera friendly, but doggone it. This guy's a people pleaser. I hope you mean like people please in a good way. I thought about that. I said yes to great because you've been a big supporter. So I said, you know what? I know how to in a good. That's why you're great, man. Great is in the name. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. How you liking the chat, Ant? How you liking it? How's everybody liking the chat? Let me know. If you like the chat, not only I'm expecting more likes in the video, I'm also expecting some thumbs up. Respond to me. That's what we doing. We engage it. We getting this going. So I am now gonna play Power Rangers Turbo, Passing the Torch Part 1. Yeah. If you can hear the sound from the show, put a 1 in the chat. So appreciate you, Daniel, for the follow. You are awesome. Oh Lord, Diva Tots. Okay. Now, let me tell y'all this first off, and I know I'm pausing it. Well, I'm gonna keep it going a little bit. Divatox. There were 2 actresses, I think 2 or 3 actresses that played Divatox in the same season. This Divatox is different from the Divatox in the movie. And I noticed it as a kid. I'm like, you hear it? Cool, 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 awesome. I'm gonna say as a man, both of them were hot to me. I am a little bit more biased toward the cinematic Divatox, the one that she's in this season, as well as the TV series. But in this episode, there's a different actress playing Divatox. But Divatox, of course, has a seductive. She is a seductive diva. Diva is in the name. Think of. I don't know if Wendy Williams would be a good comparison, but you can kind of say Wendy Williams, a tall woman who has that kind of cougar nature. Who there's no attack to Wendy Williams. I'm just using Wendy Williams as an archetype character, who's also kind of vicious when provoked. People think they're kind of comedic or messy, but piss them off, they become dangerous. So this is Divatox. She lay in her bed right now. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip the intro because the music, copyrights, remember? I'm going to say this here, and I'm pausing it real quick. So Power Rangers Turbo always love Queen Latifah as a pirate. Yeah, to a degree. Well, feminine Queen Latifah. We talk about a living single Queen Latifah. The most feminine role Queen Latifah ever played as a villain pirate. That would be good. That'd be it. So I always like the Power Ranger Turbo logo. That's that chrome look, very, very shiny logo, very clean and slick. All right. So right now, in the beginning of this episode, and I know I'm chatting up like crazy, Tommy and Kat, and I hate that. Shout out to my boy Gabe. He had a chance to meet Jason David Frank. Jason David Frank, Tommy, actually responded to one of my posts, but I never had a chance to meet him. However, I did meet Catherine Sutherland, the Pink Ranger, the first Turbo Pink Ranger. So Tommy and Kat are riding a Jeep right now. And in the same episode, shout out to Yes the Great, TJ and Cassie, the future, well, in this storyline, the next Red and Pink Ranger are riding on a bus together. Kind of the irony in that storyline. The dynamic is going to dramatically change in the story. Yo, what's going? What's up? What's up, J Mac? Good to see you, bud. Been a minute. Yes, I've gone back live. I'm gonna do some more lives, a little bit more. Yes, I remember you. Yes, sir. Not this time, man. Let me get used to TikTok a little bit more, and then we're gonna join. How about that? Not try. I'm still getting used to it. I'm still, breaking in a little bit. Nothing against you, man, but still breaking in a little bit. You know what I mean? I appreciate you coming in the chat. Everybody, if you like what's going on so far, please continue to put the likes up, and I'm going to be chit-chatting and talking about this episode. So, the dynamic of Power Rangers is about to change in this episode. You have Tommy, who has been the leader, the flag bearer of the Power Rangers. You have Kat, who's been like the standard of the Pink Ranger, the first Pink Ranger to come after Kimberly, which is a hard act to follow, but she handled it masterfully. So now you're going from that to your first black leader of the Power Rangers, TJ. TJ, always been one of my favorite Power Rangers of all time. Shout out to TJ. Okay, he always had the low cut. Shout out to all the Ball brothers out there. I'm repping the Ball gang now. Proud to rep the Ball gang. And you have Cassie, who is not your traditional Pink Ranger. Okay, she is not the, and what I mean by not the traditional Pink Ranger, she's not the most girliest. Okay, so like Kimberly was the girly girl. She was the Valley girl. Kat was the Australian, like a foreign exchange student, very feminine, very elegant. Cassie comes in. She is more of a tomboy. She got a little bit more spunk. She got a little bit more attitude. She will actually have a little bit more attitude than the Yellow Ranger that will come in, which, speaking of the Yellow Ranger, I'm watching the Yellow Ranger, the first Yellow Ranger of Turbo, Tanya. Tanya's always like, always had a crush on Tanya. The sister girl, always upbeat, optimistic. The Yellow Ranger's always been the bubbly, optimistic, or the best friend, a little bit more adventurous, just as feminine, always kind of like the spontaneity of the team. The dynamic will change because Ashley, the next Yellow Ranger that will come in, will have more of a Pink Ranger characteristic, but she'll don the color of yellow. And then you have the Green Ranger that will come in, Carlos, which you go from Adam, who is a more Adam is more laid back, jaded in a good way, intense character. Always cool. Like a cool. He had the Frog Megazord. Always cool. And I had a chance to meet him. Awesome guy. Johnny Young Bosch, who played Adam. He goes from that. The Green Ranger goes from Adam to Carlos. Carlos is a little bit more intense. He has more of a fire, and I know he's of Latin descent. And I hate to use that stereotype, but he has more of a charisma, like a boastful little bit of charisma, a little bit more unorthodox than Adam. Less chill than Adam. Chill in his own way, but more risque. So the dynamic would change on that. But the common denominator for both versions of the Turbo team would be Justin, who is the young kid of the group, which at that time was very, very controversial. The ratings for Power Rangers actually went down real bad. They were about to cancel it because a lot of kids at the time, ironically, did not like Justin. Maybe it could have been a jealousy. Maybe it could have been, it's kind of odd or awkward. I always thought they missed the mark with Turbo, but it actually, part of the reason why Turbo was not as successful as future seasons like Power Rangers in Space and Lost Galaxy and previous seasons like Zeo and Mighty Morphin is because, and I know I'm rambling, but I'm narrating as I'm explaining it. Is really the main reason is because Super Sentai, the original footage, did not. Let's just say the Zeo footage of Super Sentai O Ranger was very dark and gritty. Very, very dark and gritty. And in Japan, they had to really water it down. So what they decided to do is go for more of a kiddie type of thing. A little bit more bubbly, a little bit safer. So that's what they did. And because they did that, America had to follow. But luckily, by the end of that season, America went for a more darker range. They went for a little bit more, okay, we got to go a little bit more risk. We got to save the show. So the truck that Tommy, I thought it was a Jeep, but the truck that Tommy was driving in just exploded. And now TJ from a distance hears what's going on. So the Red Ranger, the Red and Pink Ranger of the first team are about to meet the Red and Pink Ranger of the second team of Turbo. So that's what's happening right now. Shout out to Yes the Great. Thank you, Yes the Great, for staying in with me, man. What's up to with the 4 M's, 1 capital M and 3 lowercase M's? How's everybody doing? Let me check the chat right now. All right. How's everyone on TikTok and how's everyone on YouTube? Just doing a quick check-in. I see the chat is kind of stopped. Well, at least it's slow. I just want to be sure everybody's still there. If you're still with me, put a comment in the chat. Say, yeah, I'm still with you. Something good, something positive, nothing negative. Pretty well. Awesome. Just be sure. I know it's just kind of what I've had the chat freeze on me before, so that's why I'm just kind of staying up to date. Now we see the Blue Ranger, Justin. The only member of this team that would, yo, what's going on? What's going on, Jazzy? What's going on, man? Quinn is back. How's everyone in the chat? I'm just streaming. I'm talking about one of my favorite series of all time, Power Rangers. That's what we talking about. Hey, what's going on, Jazzy? Oh, Demson had a question? Okay. Thank you, Gabe. Okay, Demson. Yeah, you had a question. I see you retracted it. Because I didn't see it. I know the chat had stopped. If you don't mind, Demson, on YouTube, send me that question again, man. I'll definitely be sure to answer it. And shout out to everybody that's on the TikTok side. If you'd be so kind. As I'm doing this content, okay, we see the Green Ranger now. Put some more likes in that video, and I know I'm like hustling, but that's how. Shoot, everybody hustle for likes. Likes are free. The likes are free. So we see Tanya and Adam right now getting ready to fight this old nasty reptilian monster that is just doing crazy crap. He's oozing. He's got his tongue sticking out. Uh-oh. So here we see Cassie, the next Pink Ranger in the series, coming out. So let's see Demza. Okay, let me see what Demza says. I'm going to leave the stream, but I'll come back occasionally. I just don't know a lot about Power Rangers. That's cool. That's cool, man. Look, that's all right. That's okay. And here's the thing, Demza. Before you leave, I will look into Elden Ring because I gotta start doing more. I got to start doing. And shout, thank you, Jazzy. I appreciate you, man. I need to branch out more into different things. Reach out to me on TikTok. Tell me like the interest, the things that you like, that you're into, as far as like gaming, movies, pop culture, things like that. But yeah, if you're gonna come back occasionally, yeah, you're always welcome, Demson. Absolutely, man. Let me know, and I'm gonna tell everybody what lore I'm really into. You love Power Rangers, yo, for sure. It's Josie. Okay, Josie, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. All right, Josie the Joker. Wild Force and Ninja Storm. Okay, those your favorites. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely, Demson. Yeah, hopefully you come back, man. If you don't, you definitely have a good and blessed night. But hopefully you come back, man. And we won't just be solely Power Rangers tonight either. Just letting you know. We just kicking it off with Power Rangers. Just letting you know that. Because I'm going to tell y'all just about things I like. That pop culture that I love. We're going to have some fun here tonight. I also want to get a little bit more interactive on both streams. Josie, you know a lot about Power Rangers. You talk about Mystic Force, Wild Force, Ninja Storm. So right now we are in a commercial. So Right now, what we're starting with Power Rangers, we're starting with the. Yeah, I see you, bud. Yes, indeed. I know exactly. Great to see you, man. Thank you for coming. So, one thing for sure, we're gonna start off with Turbo. I want to watch these 2 episodes of Turbo. And for everybody in the chat, if you still want me to watch an episode of Space, Power Rangers in Space, one episode, just one. I'm only making an exception with Turbo because of the transfer of power, and that actually kind of fills the niche for both the Tommy Oliver and TJ. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I already know which episode of Power Rangers in Space I'm watching. I'm just letting y'all know that. I already know. And I think you know which series. If you're a Power Ranger head like I am, not literally, though I do have a nice helmet shaped head, you know which storyline I'm talking about. Same thing with Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Oh, yeah, let's rock it. 3, 3, 5. Do, 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 do. I can't sing it too much because copyright. But they're just that fickle about it. I don't know why. So, okay, so now it's back. Also, and this just popped up in my head, so I'm gonna speak it out. What other lords? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I like, because I want to make sure I'm not like now leaving my audience out. Because I'm a Power Rangers fan, but I'm also a big X-Men fan. I'm also a big Spider-Man fan. Superman and Batman. My birthday is coming up, and I know Superman is actually coming out on my birthday. I'm a big wrestling fan. I know Gabe is a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I remember the Gen X days of Yu-Gi-Oh and Beyblade. And oh Lord, I'm going back in time now. Ooh, I have to think about it. Of course, the old school Disney Channels shows. You know, the nostalgia trips of our childhood. Okay, so now this big green lizard. I was like, oh, I thought it was green, so it's green and purple. So the Yellow Ranger, Green Ranger, Tanya and Adam are fighting. They were camping, and now they're out there at the campsite fighting this nasty dinosaur-looking monster. So that's the transfer of power episode, passing of the torch. Oh, classic. Yu-Gi-Oh's classic. I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards too. What about everybody over here on the TikTok side? What things did you like to collect? I'm gonna start asking questions. And then though I'm talking about the Power Ranger episode, I'm gonna still go branch off into other things. I'm going with the flow with it. What collections? I want you to respond in the chat, both platforms. What collections do you like to collect? Some people like to collect Pokemon cards. Some people like to collect I'm about to say Digimon. Well, if they have some cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Some people like to collect action figures. Some people like to collect video games. Some people like to collect just different things. What do you like to collect? As I'm watching Power Rangers, I will tell you, I have over the years collected some Power Ranger figurines. Yes. Tell you something that I probably shouldn't tell you, but doggone it, I'm a Power Ranger fanatic. And it's more than just Mighty Morphin. I mean, shout out to Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin set the standard. Ooh, but I will tell these companies, I know I'm yawning. Don't hold it against me. But I will tell these companies, y'all branch out more than just Mighty Morphin. You have 30 years plus of Power Ranger history. Use it. Use it. And I mean straight up history. Like it wasn't even hardly a hiatus. It had to get bad to have a hiatus. Oh, so Tanya with her fine self, she had to call Zordon and the other Rangers in there. No, it wasn't Zordon. No, Zordon was still on there by that point. It was still on there by that point. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So Rain used to collect Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and played them. Oh, Celestial Guardian. Oh yeah, all the role plays. So you used to collect all the role plays. Miracle, awesome. I used to collect like Power Ranger action figures. I used to collect wrestling figures and magazines. Like video. Shout out to everybody. And I hate this that not the most people in the chat because I think I really get a good response on this. Shout out to everybody whoever remembers the old school video game magazines. Raise your hand in the chat. Put some likes in the chat. Let's boost the likes up. Get to like the 2,000 range in the likes on TikTok. Get some hearts in the chat on YouTube. If you bought at least one video game magazine, and when I mean bought at least one, I'm talking about like early 2000s demo disc, Xbox demo disc, PlayStation 2 demo disc, maybe even GameCube. I don't think GameCube had the demo disc, but you at least had a chance to play a tidbit of the game before it actually came out and had the physical disc of it. Who remembers those great days? Somebody put a 1 in the chat. Anybody put some likes or some hearts? Those likes and hearts are free. Respond to me. We're engaging. I don't want to just talk. I love to see some engagement on here, just about things I like and that we should like. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. I know sound like I'm like hustling, but no, I also do that because when I see the chat is not like really responding, like I want to make sure it's not freezing. Because that's happened before. Let's see, hold on. SPD2. Actually, speaking of that, Power Rangers, we come to history of the Power Rangers, SPD, July 11th, my birthday, 2025, is a very important day in the year of SPD. So, literally this year for my birthday, I'm thinking a Superman / maybe even SPD marathon. Like, I'm definitely going to be more interested in SPD this year. Let me see. I know Gabe. Sorry, Gabe. Maybe y'all, if I see something. Uh-oh. Gotcha, Gabe. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you for the suggestion. And forgive me, y'all. And forgive me, y'all, if I'm like scrolling like only I just saw a message on my phone. Thank you, Gabe. Yeah, for sure. I'm learning through the mistakes and everything. But thank you. I thought about that. And that's what I'm probably going to do. That's what I'm probably going to do on that. That's a good suggestion. Just picking a particular night. Now I'll know how to do that. Okay, so let me pause here. So now in this episode of Passing the Torch, Part 1, Tommy has been captured. The Red Ranger, the leader of the Power Rangers, has been captured by Divatox and her crew. So he's stuck in a cave. He is trapped in that cave, and Divatox with our evil, wicked self. Yo, Denson, what's up, homie? It's always great to see you back, man. Always great to see you back. And some of those responses I'm not going to respond to on TikTok. Now I ain't talking about you, Josie, or the other Welcome back, Demson. Great to see you back, man. So we're gonna go ahead to the next episode of Power Rangers Turbo, and we're gonna talk about things other than Power Rangers tonight. So don't worry, Demson. I am giving you a quick crash course in the realm of Power Rangers. That's for sure. Oh, I always loved back in the day when the Power Rangers ended. You remember, Gabe, back in the day when Power Rangers ended, they had like the bloopers and stuff like that. They don't do that anymore. They don't do that anymore in TV shows in general. That's definitely a nostalgia trip. And that's not just Power Rangers. That's like other shows. Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, any sitcom. The bloopers sometimes are just as entertaining, if not more. Here we go now. Passing of the Torch Part 2. Getting ready to do Passing the Torch Part 2. So get ready for it, people. Get ready, get ready, get ready. So while I'm waiting on that, y'all stay right there. And yeah, you might call it sloppy, but doggone it, I'm hungry. So I'm going to be eating while I'm doing it. Well, at least I'm going to be eating. Y'all stay right there. And as I eat, that's going to be a very healthy meal. All right, I'm back. And get something to eat. Yeah, I know. I like Coke Zero. If you're liking what you're seeing so far, I mean, of course, the food, anybody likes food, but as far as just the stream, if you are liking the stream, the engagement, all right, so it says, yep, I did a reference to the bloopers and oh, yep, exactly, Miracle. Your dad loves Coke Zero, right? I love it. Josie, how you feeling tonight, bud? How's everybody feeling? If you guys are enjoying the chat, put a yes in the chat. So they're doing a review right now of the episode, and the Transference of Power is one of the best episodes in Turbo. Rain says, yes, I'm glad you are enjoying it, Rain. What type of salad is that? It is a black chef salad. I love getting them. Actually, it's kind of like my favorite salads to get. Oh, no, I just got the dressing off the darn lid. I know. Hopefully our boy Me shows back up. I know he said he was sleepy. That's all right. I thought it was early in the morning for him, but I'm gonna be on the live for a hot man tonight. We're gonna enjoy each other's company, enjoy the live, and have fun. Oh, you can't have salad? Oh, no. Sorry about that, Rain. What can you have? Let's ask that question. Instead of worrying about what you can't have, what can you have? Now, the Power Rangers in this episode have morphed now. The green, yellow, and blue Ranger have morphed, and they're trying to fight off this flame-throwing monster. What you sniffing, puppy? Touching my dog, y'all. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Well, what a way to cool down a fire-breathing monster or a fire-slinging monster by pouring water on it. So that works. Okay, I've been changing. They've been playing theme song, so I had to get that off of there. All right. So you go to Power Rangers. So TJ and Cassie are helping out Kat. I kind of like when they were doing the passing of the torch, they didn't give the new or the future Rangers or the second group of Rangers their colors yet. Oh, yeah, we love Italian dressing. Yep. Extremely picky because of growing up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Most Italian. Yep. Italian. That's exactly the dressing I'm using. Italian. Hey, puppy. My sweet doggy right here. Oh, sweet puppy. Y'all want to see puppy? Let me know if y'all want to see Sweet Puppy. I'll have him in my lap a little bit. All right, so Tommy, Jason David Franklin, so he's tied up now. They have his wrist hanging from the ceiling. And all darn villains was like, yeah, we finally got Tommy. Yeah, Puppy wants my salad, but she's not going to get it. So y'all want to see Puppy? All right. Wait a second. Let me move his food. Uh-oh. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, sweet puppy. Come here, puppy. Here go my puppy, y'all. It's Chanel. Say hey, Chanel. Say hey, sweet puppy. Say hey. Stop sniffing. You ain't getting no foodies. You got doggy food. Mess with your belly last time. Woo. Woo. I know I'm barking at my dog. That's how my doggy be. She's a sweet little spoil. See, look at her. Say hey, baby. Say hey, baby. Yeah, she is a cutie. She is a cutie. And then she all spoiled out. What? She real hyper. Yeah, she's a cutie. Thank you. She is a cutie. Oh, so now they've opened up the portal to, I don't know if it's could possibly be hell or some type of dimension of hell, but they opened up a portal where they're threatening to throw Tommy in there. All right. So they open up this portal, and if Tommy does not respond, well, I'm not talking about respond. This is on. If they don't save Tommy in a while, they got using these rats that I guess eat at the ropes, then Tommy is a goner. Yeah. She's like not May Puppy. My first dog was May Puppy. Rest in peace to sweet May Puppy. But Chanel Puppy, yeah, she's like a child. She's like my baby. She was like my baby. Okay, now I will say this on the TikTok live. If it does not, I was trying to see if it renew for verification, but it's not showing me a thing for verification. So if it doesn't work on the TikTok live, I'll end the TikTok live soon because I know the chat has has stopped, but I'll still be streaming. I will still stream on YouTube. That I will do. So if it doesn't act right, that's how we do it. But actually, I will take what you said, Gabe, into consideration. That would be better. As they say, you're trying to knock out two birds with one stone, type of thing. But I'm learning, man. But thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change it up because like I said, I'll be on here a little bit more. As a matter of fact, let's see. Anybody on the TikTok platform? My YouTube channel is the one EJS, all capital letters, the THE space number one, and the letters EJS on YouTube. So if this does not continue on my laptop with TikTok, I'm staying right here on YouTube. And YouTube, I will appreciate it if y'all let me stay. I greatly appreciate you, YouTube. I am not burning a bridge with any platform. I'm a content creator, and we're going to continue to have some fun. Because I got time tonight. How's everybody on my YouTube side doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know. This is engagement. How are you guys feeling? I'm working on it, Gabe. I'm working on it, man. It's not easy, but I'm working on it. I am working on it. Oh. I am working on it. That's for sure. I am working on it. Now, I know I'm eating on a lie. So we see TJ and Cassie talking in the woods, or not the woods, excuse me, in the desert. Basically a hilly area trying to get a game plan together. And those rats are steady chewing at that rope. Oh, this is not looking good for Tommy. He's dangling for his life. I'm excited for that too, Gabe. Yep. Can't wait to hang out with the crew. Okay, I see right now. So Carlos and Adam are now meeting each other in the store. So that new team is gonna take that the original team's place. So TikTok, I believe that live is going to end in a little bit because it's not even showing me like a verification to restart it. But it's been cool, TikTok, for tonight. However, like I said, if you're still watching, please come to my YouTube channel, The One EJS. I'm still be chatting on it. Thank you for everybody for the likes, the roses, the diamonds. Thank you. I'm excited for that too, Gabe. I'm excited. I will ask, what ideas, what do you think I could do on a live that could be more interactive? Like to, not just gaming, but just things that I would say put on a good show in a good moral way to engage an audience. What do you think? I know Miracle's in the chat. I know Rain is in the chat. Dimson, are you still in the chat, bud? All right, now we're talking about Power Rangers. We're going to talk about some other things too. Let me know, Rain, what you think. What can I do to have a more engaging live and really put on a show? All right, TikTok, it's been real. It's about to count out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace. So that's on the TikTok. The TikTok one is now out. Oh, it still has me on there? If not, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Oh, yeah. So it couldn't connect. Yeah, so it disconnected live, and that's cool on the TikTok end. So I'm still live here, everybody. But what you think, Gabe? What you think, Rain? What you think? I'm just looking all here on the analytics. Not sure. Talk about it tomorrow. Okay. That'll work. That will work. That will work. But yeah, just a different variety of topics. Yeah. This is just a topic of today or tonight. Something I know something about. Now, I don't know if the clues. That's the connecting with the audience. Oh, by the way, Tommy has now just been rescued by TJ and Cassie. So the Red and Pink Ranger of the second half just rescued the Red Ranger of the first half. But definitely have a variety of topics, like not just solely Power Rangers. And I will say this. Since I my TikTok went down, well, at least live stream wise, it didn't reconnect. I might, just stick with Power Rangers for a couple more minutes with this episode, and then go on to another. I don't necessarily want to just be a people pleaser where I'm just letting everybody just dictate where I'm going with it. But I do want to connect with my audience. I do want to have that balance of knowing what I'm talking about, at the same time engaging the audience. That's for sure. Be in the chat for an hour, 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. I don't know y'all watching me just eat. Right now it's a commercial break. So that's why. But no other things we're going to talk about. Other things we're going to talk about. I might look at a live stream of Elden Ring. I know that's what Demson likes. Then I thought about something going on with X-Men. Because I know that's another lore. The thing we all can really talk about. I mean, we talked about that last night. Toys and various stuff. Yep. And that's another thing. I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna also talk about more about my projects too. My acting roles, different gigs. I know I should be eating with my mouth full. Having live streams where I'm not eating for everybody, of course. It's like social media. The game of social media is tricky, almost like anything else. Okay, right now, the green, yellow, pink, and blue Ranger of Turbo are all fighting together, and I guess they're just waiting on the Red Ranger. They are taking out some of the other monsters in the area. They're on the Red Ranger now. Tommy. So the Rangers are now back together. All 5 Rangers. And I think that was the biggest thing was, with Justin being a kid, he really, in my opinion, should have been the 6th Ranger. All right, here we go. Now we see the Japanese footage. You notice that the Super Sentai footage is way more gritty than American footage. I noticed it as a kid, but like when you watching it as an adult, you really see the film quality as a huge, 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 huge difference. I feel like us as a crew of the real X-Men. I believe it. Yeah, I'll take it. We are the X-Men. I was such an X-Men fanatic as a kid. Year 2000 was my X-Men year, especially when the movie came out. Turbo really is, if the storyline would have been better throughout, if they wouldn't have had to take footage from the movie on like the first portion of it, it would have really, I think Turbo would have really been great. It would have really, really been bigger than what it should have been. I thought Turbo had some of the best suits in the Power Ranger series history. There was Ashley now, the future Yellow Ranger, Ashley. Ashley's starting to see where she's going to be chosen as next Yellow Ranger. So she thought she was seeing something. What you doing, puppy? I'm looking at my puppy, y'all. My sweet puppy. But yes. Tina actually noticed the difference too. Yep. Mm-hmm. Comparing today to the 90s, you can tell how it's evolved. It really, yeah, it is evolved dramatically. Yep, entertainment was simple to understand. Now we enjoy it more. Yep. Ashley's actress showing Tyler how to move. Oh yeah, I would love to meet her. The actress who played Ashley. I know her name. I can't remember right now. Tracy Lynn Cruz. Tracy Lynn Cruz is her name. I'd love to meet her. Here goes the legendary scene where the Power Rangers transfer their powers. Where Tommy, Kat, Tanya, and Adam transfer their powers to TJ, Cassie, Ashley, and Carlos. And that this team that they transfer their powers to would then eventually become the Space Rangers. Puppy. Oh, I got to see where my dog at. Puppy. And Zoran comes back. And the voice voice of the previous Alpha. Mm-hmm. It was a difference. It was a little different not having Voltron. I mean, not, I don't say Voltron. Lord have mercy, Zordon as the mentor. And here we go. The powers are being transferred. I'm going to rewind there right there. That was huge history right there. Y'all can hear it. Put a 1 in the chat. We have the opportunity to honor each of you for your dedicated service as a Power Ranger. Your courage and loyalty has known no bounds. However, as each Ranger reaches your stage of life, it becomes our duty to set them free to discover all that they best offer. To that end, Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. Here we go, the new team of Rangers. Well, at least back then it was.
If you want your courage and strength, I choose you to lead the team as a new Green Ranger.
He makes the move.
You showed compassion and integrity, Ash. I choose you with pride to be the new Yellow Ranger. Cassie, you came to my defense. I know you to be loyal and trustworthy. You will bring honor as the new Pink Ranger.
Right.
You'll be the new Green Ranger, Carlos. You've proven yourself to be decisive and intelligent.
What about me? What in chopped liver?
Young Justin, you will continue on as
Turning to sound like my cousin tears on my tongue. Man, I was hungry. I tear him up. Look at this puppy. See, puppy? Woo! Yep. Okay. Check it up here. Woo! So you got my doggy right here.
this new team of mighty warriors with no noticed. Power Rangers, the legacy continues.
The legacy continues to the new team of Rangers. So I'm going to pause on that still shot of the second half of Power Rangers Turbo. TJ, the first black leader of the Power Rangers. You have Carlos, the Green Ranger. Cassie, the Pink Ranger. Ashley, the Yellow Ranger. And Justin is still the Blue Ranger. Actually, in my opinion, it might be a little controversial. the season actually improves when they make this change, because the previous Turbo team was Zeo. So really it's like a watered down Zeo with Turbo. So when you actually have a brand new team that becomes Turbo, it's like now's a fresh start. You know what I mean? Also, my YouTube audience, do you think I should go back live on TikTok for that audience now? I'll admit the numbers start to dwindle a little bit after a while. That's why I'm like, I might not start it back up again. But what you think? I want to get your opinion. If not, I'll actually take that advisement and just do a separate one. I'll just do a completely separate one. Like once I'm done with this one, I'll do a completely separate one with TikTok. Yes, that a lot of people said that, Gabe. A lot of people said that, and I actually agree with. I had to watch it. I literally had to watch it myself because I have the DVD. I literally rewatched the entire series. And I'm like, yeah, I see it. Puppy, what you doing, puppy? She up there sniffing something. Gonna miss sniff. Oh yeah. All right then, Rain. Yeah, you take it easy. I'm gonna be on here for a little while. If it gets just too like I ain't getting nothing, I ain't hearing nothing, I'm gonna call it a night as well. But I'm gonna be on here for a little while because I'm thinking hopefully some of my other homies will show up. In my opinion, I would stick with YouTube and Curse. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about, Gabe. Just seeing which platform is gonna be loyal to me on that, I guess they say. Building an audience. Oh, excuse me. Forgive me. I know that's so rude. And I'm gonna stop eating on these lives too. But then you do have people. Oh yeah, good night, Cassie. Oh, I'm calling you Cassie. Good night, Rain. I'm calling you Cassie like the Pink Ranger. Hey, if we were Power Rangers Turbo. The Pink Ranger. That'd be perfect. Let me throw this away, y'all, before we get into the next portion of this stream. Just a second, everybody. Oh! Stay with me. It's not over yet. We still gonna have some fun on the stream. Just a second. Just a second. All right, just a second, people. All right, I'm coming, and even my dog tried to race me. I am back. Now I'm back. Here we go. Oh, we got one person. Okay, so we got one person in chat. Is that you, Gabe? The one person in chat? If it does get too slow, I'll just end it. I'll just end it here. I had a little bit of energy tonight to really just engage. Pink Time Force Ranger. Yeah, I do see that. I do see that in her too. And this is what we're going to do. I'm actually transition to another topic. Yo, got three. Yo, Demson, you came just in time, man. I said I was gonna switch a topic because I know everybody's not into Power Rangers. I know you're not into Power Rangers, and my TikTok stream went down. So now I'm going on to another topic, and I know you like Elden Ring. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch a little bit more of the video of Elden Ring. Puppy, what you doing here, puppy? I'm sorry, I'm messing with my doggy. What you doing here, puppy? It's good, always good to see my boy Dimson back. I'm gonna tell you why I feel a little bad about this stream. Well, I don't feel bad about it, But I will say I'm a little disappointed. I know my boy Me, he said it was sleepy, but I'm so used to see my boy Me on the stream. I'm like, where my homie Me at? I know I contacted him on Discord. You don't like Elden Ring. You love Elden Ring. Oh Lord. You're an Elden Ring fanatic. I even see myself on YouTube. Yo, I'm on live. I see my handsome mug on the headshot. Whoa. Whoa. I see myself on the screen. Whoa. Whoa. I see myself on the screen. Whoa. All right. Okay, that's enough. Enough of my darn narcissism. Wait a minute. I'm watching this on wrestling. I know this. One of these wrestlers don't have no bedazzled neck brace on. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Ooh, it's a perfect nightmare. Any Metal Gear Solid fans in the house? See, let me look at Elden Ring. Just a second. I'm gonna look up Elden Ring. I don't know why some of these franchises. I'm not a hater of them. I'm just like, why am I not into them? Why is I've always feel like I'm kind of on the left out end of it. It's an open world, so you might get a little confused. But if you play it, it can help with you struggling and you fight back lost. Again, tonight, the role of Edmund will be played by Wolf. Look. Will got a lot of work to do. I am no lightweight character. I am truly an adventure. It is an honor for Mr. Will Smith to play my character. I would love to play a role that Will Smith has played. I would love to have a career that Will Smith has had. That's the epitome of a leading man. Okay, so I'm looking at Elden Ring right now, where like the character creation, which that's the thing that's kind of turned me on with it, creating the character. Name MK. Okay, so in Elden Ring, just a second. From what I see in Elden Ring, okay, in Elden Ring, I could either create a vagabond, warrior, hero, bandit, astrologer, prophet, samurai, prisoner, confessor, or wretch. If I were to play a game. If you had to look at a game, you would tell me what your call on a game, because I know you have to. Well, if you have to look up Millennia Waterfall Attack, just because how BS that is. Okay, best class of samurai. Okay, you pick samurai. You want me to lose the game with the first boss if you die, if it doesn't continue. Okay. So you pick samurai. Golden Sea. Why they got this guy in his draw? What's in the draw? Okay, now this might sound a little racist, but I'm gonna have to ask the question. It's not racist, it's more so I just want to know. You can't create nobody black on the Elden Ring. I looked at the different color shades. Maybe I missed something. Graphics look good. They went up close to the face. None of them against playing another ethnicity. I mean, when I create wrestlers of all ethnicities. To be quite honest. But I'm just curious. Okay, you can make any character in color. Okay, I was just wondering when I saw the pre-selected colors, I didn't see like a realistic black tone. But okay. I always feel like I got something stuck in my teeth. I feel like I'm just being sloppy on this live when I eat, but it's like, dang, I ain't had nothing. I need to eat before I live. I call myself King. Yeah. Gabe calls himself King Gabe. We're amongst royalty, people. We are amongst royalty. The great Elden Ring was shattered. Can you hear it? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear it. Boom. Come here. Elden Ring has been boss of that. Y'all see this puppy of mine. Look at this puppy. Don't be trying to kiss me, puppy. You be eating booty puppy. What's this on your puppy? What you be getting into? What you be getting into? I hear good. Hugging the sweet old doggy. I got a sweet doggy. Whoa. Wow. Get your toy. She's a smart dog. I told her to get a toy. She's gonna get it. Get your toy. Get your toy. Get it. Get it. The only issue is it's not well balanced, the game, so you have to have more freedom if you want to be really unbalanced in one shot every boss or actually try to fight the bosses. The bosses are a bunch of buttholes, unfortunately. And actually, I will also say this. I might stream again tomorrow. And it will possibly be a what I call state of the channel stream. So important information. Let me also ask, I know, Gabe, your work schedule is a little tricky at times. And I understand that. I used to be in a similar situation. Now, my work schedule, you guys know I work from 9 to 6. What time tomorrow? What's the earliest? What you guys, because I want to capture and gain my audience. I'm still watching Elden Ring, Denton, so don't think I'm ignoring it. I'm watching it. How would you guys feel if I actually started a stream on YouTube a lot earlier on a Saturday, if I can? I know we have to hang out tomorrow, Gabe, for our filming. I know that for sure. But just like maybe what if 3 or 4 in my 3 or 4 starting out and a live stream? Well, I know that'll be dramatically different for me because he'll be sleepy. I know his time schedule will be different, but just I know I won't be able to cater to everybody like I want to. I know I flex some things just tonight going off the cuff, but the audience that's here, I'm gearing towards. But just like on a Saturday, maybe a much longer stream. What you think? Just Melania and Promise Consort Rod. You'll see that. I just get confused with the one bed base game. I'm free at 6 my time or 5 your time. Okay. Because I might do that then. Every now and then, I'm playing around with it. I'm trying to, y'all my crew. You know what I'm saying? However, I do want to build my audience. A bigger mass. But I also want quality. I don't want to just, completely, lose my audience. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about what you're saying, Gabe. I might do a TikTok stream, but get that audience over here and vice versa. Well, people just keep in contact with me. I'm not trying to be a disloyal person, but just these platforms, you want to be able. And I'm fast forwarding on Elden Ring because I want to get to the action. Okay, so right now that's a commercial playing some music. Let me take that off there. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Just growing the audience, making it bigger, doing a little bit more to build that audience. To really grow, become more interactive, be more entertaining. I know I feel like I can do better with these lives. I kind of hate eating in front of everybody. At the same time, it's like I don't want to be starving. And it's kind of frustrating because if y'all see my skits, and please check out the skits. Y'all see my skits. I'm very professional about that. I like to do it a particular way. But then I noticed some folks will just pop on their camera, literally have a crappy setup, Like they have no organization in the background or nothing like that. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just saying they'll just literally have a horrible setup. Like they be in a car, or they won't even clean the house or nothing like that. I mean, my setup ain't all that, but I'm just saying, and get thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views, and they're not even talking about anything. Oh, now look, I got 0. It hates me. The algorithm hates me. I don't know. I know people come in and out 7, 8 p.m. because besides work, your work shift, I'll give you time to sit up and eat before streaming. Yeah, and that's the thing, Gabe. Kind of, it's like, and I'll say this here. I know I won't be able to make everybody happy. I can't. And you guys saw on YouTube. I mean, you guys saw on TikTok where I was talking to some folks on TikTok. Some TikTok folks are cool, but I also know the audience is different. Like if you see that chat, there was some lewd stuff they were saying in the chat, which I know was number trolls. Which I know people could troll on YouTube, but YouTube has a much better handle. I will give YouTube credit. They have a much better handle on policy. Almost to a fault, but if you're just not too wild and crazy with it, you can kind of manage it. You know what I mean? I'm playing tug of war with this puppy. I got from some insane talent. I'm using my toes to hold on to the chew toy, and she is grabbing on the other side. We're playing tug of war. Yep. I know my toes are that strong. I would show it, but I don't know. Well, no. I might show it. No, shit. Got it. Bad though. Woo. I saw a TikTok live stream. It was very. You did? Was it my TikTok live stream or was somebody else's? Let me know. I'm open to critique. I'm very open to critique because I want to grow at this and I want to grow it the right way. Because if that means I have to approach TikTok differently, I will. I did notice some monetization on TikTok. If you do play Elden Ring, the best fight in the game is Godfrey Hura Lu Warrior. Okay. I might give it a shot because it's something different for me, but I might give it a shot. Somebody else's, Gabe. Okay. And I was using my laptop. So it's like, I saw some familiar faces that know me personally, which was great to see. That's why, you guys, when I release content, because I've been doing more live streaming lately, but I will get some more skits out soon. I will. That's still I'm an actor, so I have to have scripted content. I have to put on a show. That's why when I'm doing this, I'm hosting. I'm putting on a show. I'm ad-libbing. I'm improvising as I'm doing this. That's part of the entertainment theater thing. Of course, I'm just sitting in my living room, which in this day and time, things are so. Well, I'm looking at Dimson. Who is this? I got the volume down. This monster he's fighting in the grasslands is like he's got a chain or something. Like he's stabbed in the back. And he's bound by a chain. And he's got these little whiskers all over his head. You give me a review about the game? Cool. He's got a sword. He stabbed. Okay, that's what's going through his stomach. He stabbed like a sword. It's not showing me the name of the character he's fighting. Might be cable. This one I'm about to turn it. What? So here you go. Right here. I can only show a little bit. There you go. If you saw that. Did you see it? But yeah, that is the thing. Growing the audience, because like I said, there's folks that get views that literally don't talk about anything. They literally just talking crap, or try to tell you how to get views, and they really don't even have decent content. And I'm not hating because I know my content I could be better. I'm sitting on my couch eating food in front of y'all, which there are people who actually get monetized for doing that. It's just that's just a normal enemy. I thought that was a boss. Okay. So how big and bad are the dang bosses? Oh, shoot. Because I thought about starting a Twitch. I know some friends of mine started Twitch. I thought about it. I thought about live streaming on other platforms. So when I release content, like if you guys ever look at my skits, or any of you guys know me personally, I don't just post skits on YouTube. I post them on TikTok. I post them on Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media I can post them on. Because the goal is to, in turn, build something with that. It is one of many hustles, as per se. Which I have several hustles. I can't tell them all, but I have them, Okay, so right now, the character's in a cave, or he's gonna enemy failed. We just defeated him. Maybe I could turn I know the music ought to be loud now. I'm gonna turn it up. Lost Grace discovered. Level up. Okay, so now he's fighting. Look like a ghost is finna try to attack him, or like a shell of himself or something is trying to attack him. I believe so. Okay, now he's in this cave where it's like a lot of blue crystals. Okay, Selin, a sorcerer.
I learned Flintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal.
So you want to learn sorcery.
Perhaps nurture will define nature with a bit of luck. But one must choose
The top 3 hardest bosses in the base game are Mog, Lord of Blood, Ragnon, and Elden Beast is back-to-back boss fights, but they are the final bosses. Melania Blade is Nequa. Okay.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in Flintstone sorcery.
So this is also what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to pick off this light right here. Get into the dark zone of it. Hold on.
Anticipate grievances.
Just a second, everybody. Y'all stay there for me. Oh, no AT&T. You're not about to try to copyright strike me. All right, I'm back. So right now we're in the middle of commercial. Gameplay of Melania. Let me see. Or Melania. Or Melania. Melania. Okay, redhead. Okay, I'm looking at it now. Beautiful graphics. She's walking into something almost like a painted wall. It's not a painted wall, but it's just like, come here, puppy. Bobby. I'm not trying to dig in nothing. I'm looking at her right now. Okay, so I see Melania. Flip the camera. All right, so this is it right here. Hold on, let me see. This is what I'm looking at right now. You see it?
I jumped to the saloon. My flesh was dull cold, and my blood rooted. Corpse after Appreciate my words. I am Melania.
Oh, you couldn't see it? Melania. So I said it right. Can't do it too long because I know with the that's her in the flower field. Because I don't know how those rules are as far as unless I'm like doing like a direct to like streaming, like software where I can just get it from the TV. So yeah, right now she's fighting Blade of Niquella. Oh. What system do you play Elden Ring on? And show the entire game. Yeah, see, the only reason why I say that is because the what's the thing? Like I'm not like getting the footage directly. Like they show the actual game. You know what I mean? I have no problem with it. I'll flash the camera back again too. I just do it bit by bit. I'm just playing it. I'm really playing it safe. I'm still getting used to this live streaming thing with YouTube. There's a waterfall dance. She has life still, so she heals bad. Every time she hits you, oh crap. Cool. Oh. Oh. She's got that fiery red hair like a ginger. Oh. Oh, so I think she might have like she lost there. Hmm. Hmm.
Wait.
She's saying wait. Flurry of attacks. Okay. Oh, so it looks like she's blossoming into a flower. Whoa. Yeah, so that's what's being shown right now. Oh, see, she looks like she's not wearing clothes either. Oh, good, nice censorship. Yeah, it's giving like Final Fantasy vibe. It's giving me like a Final Fantasy mixed with definitely like a Konami produced game, a published game. Uh, Maybe a little Castlevania. Oh, I would say Devil May Cry. We're definitely like Castlevania type of vibe. I don't know if I've seen a waterfall dance yet. I haven't seen that look like a waterfall dance per se. I see that she's out of she's out of her shells. Like her wings are like flowers, like very fluorescent. So this is different for me. We were using her. That's the character they were using her. Now they're fighting her. So is she a good guy? Is she a hero, villain? Because you know about it, then. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna look more into it. I see Kai Cenat play Elden Ring, and he beats Melania. So from what I'm saying, because and when it comes to streamers, I do quote Kai Cenat a lot because he's like one of the most popular ones. So Elden Ring is like one of the most popular games of this era. Like, yeah, I sound like an old man that's not most up to date with it. I've never always been in the heat of a click or a game or a trend. So Elden Ring is that, like, basically how they say that person is that dude or that person is that girl. Elden Ring is that game, basically, is what you're saying. Them. Let me know in the chat if this is something I really should like follow up with and just get into more. Like it's that game. And Kenny Castaneda ass just screaming like crazy. And what I'm gonna do in the future, guys, that I promise, I am going to update my software. I've been using my phone a lot, but I want to do like what he's doing, where you see my reaction as I'm playing the game, and you see the game being played. Because I do want to introduce some games that, well, at least not introduce some games, play some games I know I'm good at and I'm into, like the strategy-based games, third person, like Hitman, Far Cry, WWE wrestling games. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, things like that. You'll be back. It is that. Okay, so is that game? Okay. I know I'm gonna sound so old when I say this. Is it digital download or could I buy a physical copy? And is it on PS4? I know. That sounds so old and dilapidated. I know. I don't have a PS5 and I don't usually play online. So yeah, I know I sound so out of date, but I'm very curious and wanted to know. I ain't gonna be on here all night, but I do want to be on here a little bit longer. I'm getting close to the 2-hour mark. It won Game of the Year. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely out of touch with it. I'll admit I'm out of touch with it, but after a while. So it won Game of the Year. So yeah, I just have to check it out because I'm always out of the loop. That's my fault. But at the same time, I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like. Not saying I hate it. It's just it's like, okay, Harry Potter. I'm not a hater of Harry Potter. I've never read the books and I've never really watched the movies. But I'm not a hater of the franchise. I respect the writer, but I've never really followed it. But I know it's. But I'm like this as an actor. I will say this as an actor. If I was cast to be in a Harry Potter movie, damn right I'm taking it. Like this is a name, whether you follow it or not. That same thing with like Lord of the Rings. I believe Lord of the Rings started with books. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But I've never followed Lord of the Rings, not cinematically, not video game wise. I've never been a Lord of the Rings guy. But as an actor, if I was casting that sucker, heck yeah, I'm going to join it. That's a big franchise. That's like what's another big franchise that was like huge, but I didn't know anything about it. But I would definitely piggyback off of it, or I would be casting it because I know how big and powerful it is. But I just never, it was never my thing. I never understood it because I always just kind of been an outsider of it. My tastes are different too. Yeah, Gabe, your tastes are different too. Okay, so Elden Ring is based off of Lord of the Rings. Okay, that makes sense. 90% of it, you sure 90% of it's on PS4? Okay, cool. Cool. If it's on PS4, yeah, I get it. I know I sound so old school because I want a digital disc, but I'm an old school guy. I am a nostalgia fan. I love nostalgia. I love going back in time for some stuff. So even if it's a flawed, okay, I see the Elden Ring final boss fight. I see some others. I see other people live streaming it. Oh, Randy Orton goes off on John Cena. And Kevin Owens. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. A babyface Randy Orton and a heel John Cena. See, that's more like my thing. I'm a big wrestling guy. I am so, and I just have my own unique taste of things. Now, like I said, I'm not hating on anybody or anything. I just know for sure I have my own unique taste of things. I'm not a major follower of wrestling, but in order to make Star Striker like you more, I would have to learn more about wrestling. And see, I'm like that too on certain stuff. It's like, okay, I'm not a major fan of, say, soccer or football, the real football where you actually use your feet. But I will say I do respect how much money it brings in. I'm not gonna say I would never go to a football game, a real football game. You see, I say it with a different accent, or invest in it. You know. Well, yeah. We're all different. We are all different people. I'll say that. We are all different. We are all different in our interests. But like I said, I don't knock it. I don't bash it because I respect people's different interests. I respect Demson being like a diehard Elden Ring guy. Like, he's schooling me on that. I'm open to that. I respect the fact that, you know, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm not a big Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not as a big a Yu-Gi-Oh fan as Gabe is. That's like y'all, my love for Power Rangers. Okay, I'm a diehard Power Rangers fan. I'm a diehard wrestling fan. I'm diehard, you know, just I love the movie Die Hard, and just filmmaking, even old school classic films and niches. And as a matter of fact, before it gets too late, y'all, how would you feel if I had like a quick reading session or story time, or just use my voiceover skills? Like, maybe bring some people into the live chat. And yeah, I'm trying to hustle for likes and lives and interaction. But, you know, bring out one of my comic books and just read the story or a novel. What you think? If you guys put some hearts in the chat and be like, hey, Ed, just pull out a novel. You know, the one EJS, just pull out a novel, a book, a story, a graphic novel, and read to us in like the best, most dramatic way possible. That'd be cool. What'd you think, Gabe? I know before either one of y'all head to bed, and I know we have a third person in the chat. Who's our third person? I know Demson is in the chat. I know Miracle's in the chat. Whoever the third person is, if you don't mind, make yourself known. Just introduce yourself. There's no pressure. No pressure at all. There's no stressor. Even if you just say hello. But I'm definitely gonna do like a quick story time. If you want a good book recommendation, I could tell you one. I don't know any books that really. Well, what is that? Is that the something from Miracle Productions? Hint, hint. I could read that. I mean, hey, Gabe, that'd be good. You want me to read some Miracle Productions? I don't want to spoil it for everybody. I know you're a businessman with your books. What you think, man? Reading like a Star Striker book, a chapter of Star Striker, or you think that's too much? Because this is your book, man. I want to respect your lore. Because I need to get off my butt and probably write some books. I'm too big of a storyteller. What you think? Give you a second, then sure. What you think, Gabe? I know you're busy, man. I know it's getting later. I know we passed the 2-hour mark, thankfully. I could read, and you could read and give your thoughts on the Star Striker comments to start. Okay. Do you want me to read on the live, at least just a little portion of it? On Star Striker comment? Let me know what you think. I'm looking at this award show thing. Well, reviews of the award show. It's called Bletchley Riddle. You can do a book a stream or video. Book like a book a stream like what you mean, Gabe? I'm just a little confused on that. Like you talk about just like do a pre-recorded video talking about your books, but not on this live. If not, that's cool. I understand. I could do I know I've always said, well, maybe you could check out the by some of my comic books or something. I don't know the way I'm feeling now, because now when I start kind of running out of material, or when I kind of start like easing down a little bit, that means it's almost time to get close to the end of the stream. Because I've been on here for a good 2 hours. Oh, live stream or video, gotcha. If I do one, I might do a live stream. Probably I tell you what, a fresh live stream, not this one, but like a fresh live stream reviewing your books. What you think? Reviewing or reading a book, at least reading a chapter. What you think, Gabe? Something I do want to talk about because I am a big movie lover. What'd you think, Gabe? Anybody in the chat, how many of y'all want me to just kind of go on like a movie rant? Just movies, just something real quick. Some I know classic movies, old pop culture, old stories, stuff like that. Something I know I'm just good at, something I like. Just let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you're interested. Read the whole book per stream? Okay. Dims is interested. What about you, Gabe? One? All right. Well, you guys know I'm a big, big movie lover. Love classic films. Love, some modern day films, not all. But I love niche things. I love things that everybody else does not engage in. And with this year of Superman coming out on the day of my birthday, Power Rangers SPD is actually going to be the date of a very important date in the year, Power Rangers SPD. I just want to talk about really heroes in movies, and if that nostalgia or that feeling of excitement hits the same way it did as our childhood. So for instance, like the Scooby-Doo movie, even though it's kind of like a family comedy action movie, not really an action movie, but a family comedy adventure movie. When I was younger, that was one of my favorite movies. That, Spider-Man, 2002. 2002 was a sweet spot for some years for some movies. The X-Men movies, X-Men 1, X2, Walking Tall with The Rock, Scorpion King with The Rock, Vin Diesel, Triple X. It was always like this feel, like this excitement and imagination as a kid. Maybe I was just younger. Where it's like they put more effort in the story. Like the characters were strong, they were bold, but they had like character flaws or weaknesses that didn't make them necessarily like weaker, but it had a little bit more depth into the story. And I feel like when the 2010s hit with the superhero wave, it really lost that feel and that mystique. It wasn't until like maybe Endgame, Infinity War Endgame, that feeling came back. Even though I really wasn't watching superhero movies at the time, the storyline and the dynamic really showed more depth. You know what I'm saying? It brought more interest. You'll be back? Okay, cool. Come back on with us, Demson. But the storytelling in films, it's like it's too formulaic. I understand, of course, having blood and gore movies, but it's almost like, okay, for instance, everybody's trying to go still to this day, capitalizing off the John Wick trend, which I thank God John Wick came out, because John Wick took us away from the shaky cam era. The shaky cam era in movies. And I remember the shaky cam era, and there were a lot of times I really didn't like the shaky cam. I can understand it in certain spots, but in some situations, your camera doesn't need to be shaky. I want stoic, I want solid tracking of a fight or action scene. And so now everybody is like stabbing each other multiple times, the gushy blood and things being chopped off and stuff like that. And it sounds good. I actually like that style more than the shaky cam, but it's like everybody's now doing it the exact same way. The storyline wise, for instance, the heroes don't have the character flaw that they used to, like something that baits them in, that makes them fall to the villain, and then they come back and overcome. You have villains. You have too many villains wanting to be good guys now, or too many villains, or too many stories where the villain, they're trying to sympathize with the villain. And honestly, I miss old school villains where whether they did have a justifiable reason to do what they did, you shouldn't always have to try to root for a bad guy. Some bad guys is like, no, I don't care if you did have a good reason. You shouldn't have done that. You had enough sense enough to know not to do certain things. So I'm playing this Frozen Motorsport. Them graphics are on point. I hadn't played a racing game in a hot minute. But yeah, that. It's just, the sense of storytelling. There are still some great stories out there. Don't get me wrong. It's still some magnificent, absolutely awesome. You back them some awesome. Yeah. Like Lord Zed and Queen Rita. Yeah. Like, even if to a degree they did have a justifiable reason to try to destroy the world, there does not need to always be a prequel or origin story of why they did that. Every villain does not need to grow and become sympathetic, and every hero does not need to grow and become hated. I think that's a very overdone trope now. It makes it boring. It's not as fun as it used to be. Yes, welcome back, Dims. I'm glad you're back, homie. Welcome back, homie. But that's another thing. So it's just like the feel of stories are just not like how they used to be. They're just not. And so many of I think the products of today, not just movies, video games, music in general, has really lost its soul. Like if y'all agree with me in the chat, it ain't gonna be too much longer because I know things are starting to wind down now because I know I gotta get ready for bed too. Put a S in the chat if you agree with me that a lot of products out there, whether it be entertainment or in almost every medium of entertainment, have really lost their soul. Like that, like you see, like the love for it is not there anymore. It is not just nostalgia. It's not just, oh, well, things in my day were better, though a lot of times things in the previous day in a lot of ways were better. But just You see the quality and the love and the care is just not there anymore. It's just not. Okay, so Denzel put a 1 in the chat. He agreed on that. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's just not there anymore. Other than Elden Ring, you are a diehard Elden Ring, but I respect that. You are a diehard Elden Ring guy. But that's a great thing, though. If that's one product out there that really captures your interest in your heart and core, I'm all for it. That makes me want to play the game more than actually get to see, experience what you're experiencing. You know what I mean? It depends on what it is. Yeah, it depends on what it is, Gabe. It depends on what it is. It depends on, can you really groove with something? That's what it really depends on. What? Y'all ain't like crazy. So I think this is a sign. The best move would be to go ahead and end the live. I've enjoyed it. I don't want to overstay. I was gonna try to push the live a lot longer, but no, I'm not gonna overdo it. I know our boy me. He's been sleepy. So what I'll do before we end this live, I will try to stream tomorrow, 8:00. Usually, I think the sweet spot for streaming for me or going live is 8:00. So I will try 8:00 tomorrow. I'm just calling that the state of the channel address. One thing about my lives now, what I'm gonna start doing, I'm not gonna put too much effort in trying to make, I guess, the title of the thumbnails like just too not like sticking to topic. I know sometimes my more successful videos are the ones where I'm not really sticking to topic. I'm still at this point where I'm trying to throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. I got some more skits I got to come out with. I've kind of lagged on it a little bit, but things, like I say, have gotten busy. And content creation is still my thing. I'm still an actor, so that fills that acting niche. And I want to do that and just talk about the state of the channel, talk about the state of my second channel, which I know I have not put out anything yet because I'm still trying to see how I want that to be different or just be an extension. So in case of emergency or something goes off for Ari, there's an automatic replacement. You know what I mean? So always know, y'all, when I do stream, I'm going to stream in the evening, and I will always put on a community post. I'm going to stream in the evening. The earliest 7:00, latest 9:00, but it's probably going to be 8. That's going to be the solid sweet spot. And when I do stream, Fridays or the weekends are going to be a strong point. So always be on guard on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, but also Mondays. Those I feel are best because my work shift schedule eases up. And then, it picks back up on Monday, but Monday's kind of like a good kickoff day to get something started. Do you know when it will be out? Do you know when it'll be out? My second channel, or you talk about the next skit? I would go at 8 p.m. Marcus told me the same thing. I'm gonna stick with 8. I think that'll work. 8:00 would be best. I agree with you on that, Gabe. So I'm still experimenting with it, but yeah, 8:00 would be best. And that's for any time I stream. Like anytime I'm streaming on this platform, and which also I probably won't stream the same time with YouTube and TikTok anymore. It'll just be two separate ones. Second channel. So it has already been created. The second channel has been created. I just have not released the video yet. I'm still working on how I want to make that one different, or just make that an extension of what I have here now. Because I have some equipment, I have some things I want to put together, have a more professional setup. I want to do something on the realm of video vlogging as well as podcasting. So it's in those two spectrums. I don't want to stick to just one medium of it. I'm literally like whatever kind of takes off and goes viral. That's the route I'm going. That's what I'm doing. I'm a free flowing content creator. I try to put myself in more boxes or have more organization with it. But by this point, it's like throw whatever you can at the wall and see what sticks. You know. What y'all think about that? Just throwing it, not like just not being unorganized with it, but if you sticking with one thing and you see no result, it's like eh. So this channel has gone through a lot of flux over the years. Well, originally this channel came out in 2021 and was a fitness channel, but my secret intent the entire time was to turn it into an entertainment channel, or at least go from fitness to entertainment, which I love to work out. Y'all know I told y'all I love to work out, but I'm not the biggest fitness fanatic. Like you probably saw me earlier after I ate that salad, I ate a cookie. I love my sweets, but I know moderation. That's what makes me happy. And forgive me if I'm just rambling. Like I said, that's why I want to hear you. At least I want to see you guys engaged too. Can I say that's the thing. It's just seeing what sticks. You know what I'm saying? So if you see my channel now, from the picture, now the picture I'm gonna say, y'all like the Morpheus picture? If y'all like my profile picture, put a 1 in the chat if you like my profile picture with shades and my banner with all my social media information on there. Let me know if you like it. What you think? Give me an honest opinion. So this is kind of a impromptu critique session for when the future audience comes in, because y'all gonna always be the core. And then we're gonna get ready to get off the line. Y'all like it? Well, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it because it stands out. There ain't too many people that's got that Morpheus look. There's not too many people that's got that Morpheus look. So, with the Matrix look, I thought that when I saw that, I said, that's going to stand out like a sore thumb. It's not going to be too many people that do that. Because it's very simple. It's no fancy design. It's just, shout out to Marcus Persley, who took the photos. Awesome photographer. Y'all need any photography in Shreveport, Louisiana, talk to Marcus Persley. He took those shots for me. And the shot of my banner where you see me kind of grinning, not grinning, but just, looking at the camera and have all my social media contacts. He took that photo. So that's the thing. But I'm not going to be... We won't with anyone with that profile. Yeah, it won't be... You can't be confused with it. You can't be. It sticks out like a sore thumb. And that's what my intention was. So I'm definitely not going to change that. I'm not going to really change the aesthetic of the channel too much. And so just become more diverse with the content. Definitely scripted, but also podcasting, vlogging, which I'm trying to see which one, whether it be this channel or the next channel, will have that. Now, I will say this. What do you guys prefer? Now, this is why, because while we're on this live, before I end this live, I'm asking these questions for future reference. Because you guys are my faithfuls. I wish me was here, but I know he's sleepy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I wanted to stand out and be unique. Do you guys prefer lives, which I'm sure you do, pre-recorded videos, or shorts? Because my shorts and my lives get the most views. Like my Black History short is like, I literally got 135 likes. I'm very proud of that. That surprised me. And I got 1,600 views from that Black History short. And then I get a lot of responses from these lives. My watch hours grow with these lives. But if I was just sticking to pre-recorded videos, like in the regular video section, you see that's the smallest section. I'm not like really getting anything. Like, and it was kind of frustrating because some of my most organized and hard effort work was in those pre-recorded videos. like the Black History, the BBL speech, the Martin Luther King BBL speech. I've gotten more commentary from that from people who watched it on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, or I sent the link to them and they laughed and they thought that was probably like script wise my best by far so far. I know I could do better, but just lives. Okay, what you think, Gabe? I'm going to continue to do lives. That's going to be weekly. Get ready for that. And I know my voice is getting hoarse. That's part of the reason why my voice is getting hoarse. When I'm speaking on camera, I'm projecting. But I'm definitely going to keep doing the lives. That's for sure. Lives and shorts. My videos might be, I'm really trying to think what I could do video-wise that can grow. A combination of pre-recorded videos, lives, and shorts. Live streams once or twice a week. I'll give you some tips on videos and shorts. Okay, absolutely. I'm all for it, Gabe. And when I do lives, everybody, if I were to set a schedule, I would go live on Mondays and Fridays. Okay? I'll let y'all know that right now. If I were to set a schedule, it would be 8 o'clock. Monday and Fridays. How do y'all feel about that? Yes or no? Yay or nay? 1 or 2? 1 is yes, 2 is no. We're going to end the stream pretty soon, but I definitely want to know this before we leave. Thursday's the worst day. Well, I won't stream on Thursday. That would work, okay. And I'm gonna check out Elden Ring only for you, Dempsey. Now, man, look, if you doing that, do that for me, man. Look, I mean, if you want me to play Elden Ring, absolutely believe it. But this is what you gotta do for me, Dempsey. Let people know about my lives, man. That's all. And encourage them to like and subscribe. I will do that though. I will go out of my shell and out of my range to actually play something I never thought I would actually play. So this is what I'll do. This is gonna be part of the State of the Channel address. I will stream tomorrow. God say the same. If I don't forget and if nothing happens, I will stream tomorrow. My official times to stream will be Monday and Friday, 8 p.m. Now, if an event were to happen, say big sporting event, pop culture news, political or presidential, event, blessing or tragedy, anything like that, there might be times where I will do an additional live stream, say on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, depending. This is only depending on an event and if it's in my heart to actually speak out on it. Or Saturday or Sunday, if it's an event that I actually speak out on. And if I were to do any extra live outside of Monday and Wednesday from, like 8 o'clock maybe to 10 or 8 o'clock to 9 or such, it would be on a Saturday, like a Saturday where I know I'm free. And I would announce that ahead of time, Saturday or Sunday. Elden Ring lives his live views and likes. Okay. Oh, I tell you what. How much is Elden Ring cost in the store? Like a new game, $60, $60? Because if need be, I will have a live stream talking about my first experience playing Elden Ring. Around 60? Because I want to learn new things. But it's like I want to make sure if I make an investment like that, it brings an audience. And because I would be going into strange territory. Not bad strange territory, but different waters that I'm not used to. Because Elden Ring is traditionally not a game I usually play. So it'll be like, okay. I know I'm getting slightly hoarse. I gotta take vocal rest. Because you see my voice is getting like at a lower register and I have a rasp to it. But okay, so it's settled. And I will mention this again in the live tomorrow. Monday and Friday, 8 p.m. And then if I ever have a bonus live stream, it's going to either be about a big event, which could be any day of the week. That's only exception. But if I were to have a bonus stream, it will be like something like tomorrow on a Saturday. Possibly. How's that sound? The locked-in schedule, however, is Monday, Friday, 8 p.m. So what y'all think about that? That's good? Cool? I see several hearts in the chat. What'd you think, Gabe? And then we're going to get ready to end it soon. Same? Okay. That sells it. That sells it. That'll be new schedule. And I know I need to come out with a schedule for shorts. I'll see how much will be the best time on how many shorts I can release. If I could do one every day, I could, or at least have something where I could chop it up and have a short every day. Really build those hours up. Really build that notoriety up. But definitely those are my strongest. Shorts and lives. But I do want to have some long form videos that truly capture the audience. A pre-recorded video that captures the audience and will really bring an audience to just constantly come back over and over. That I do want to do. And I know I'm just saying this a lot talking about me, but in order to kind of grow the brand, I have to talk about what I want in order to grow and in order to help people. Entertain people, and while do entertaining, also helping. Even though counts one of the worst arenas in the ring. Insane. But I'm gonna give it a shot. So, everybody, it has been real. I'm definitely going to look into that and definitely take that advice. Any advice on a pre-recorded videos, let me know. I'm an actor, so I like pre-recorded scripted content. I'm really curious on how I can do that to build the channel, stick to what I know I love to do. And yeah, that is it. As they say, the church, all hearts and minds are good. We're going to end this stream right here. I want to thank you all for joining me. We've been on here for 2 hours and 30-some minutes, 34 minutes, going on 35 minutes. I want to thank you so much for just taking your time out just to watch me talk, chat, eat, have fun, and be myself. Yes, indeed. All right, bro. See you tomorrow at 10:30. I'll see you tomorrow at 10:30, Gabe. And yeah, Dems, you have a good night too. So y'all have a good night, fellas. Everybody in the chat, God bless you guys, and I will see you later. Have a good night.